My God, the stock market is rigged. We're looking at the edge alerts, the bull bombs, 715. Only one of them returned over 100% in the session. We're going to review each one, what's good, what's bad. Let's get into it, starting with Apple at 935. Here's why this alert ended up being absolutely terrible. When we open and this thing fires off, first, 6 minutes after the open, 7 minutes after the open, the pre-market change is $6.20. That means everyone who had calls is up 300%, 400%, something ridiculous like that. And volume starts out heavy, 234%. And historically, when we look at the alert, what happens, right? Let's see it. Ding, 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 ding. 69.57%. 63 in the last 30 days. That's how often it wins. But remember, we don't want to fly into these things blindly. The feeling of FOMO is always going to be there, but KTR is there to find a better entry. Plus, we can just look at the price action. So this thing comes in, and we just go to candlestick on here. It immediately nukes below the 235 strike. You had a chance to buy there. It doesn't go. You exit, right? And then look at what's happening to volume. It is just nuking this entire first hour, right? You're already down to 112%. Typically indicates nothing is going to happen. You actually have a bottom right here, 952. Another really good chance to get in below the strike. And then, what is this, people? We know. Window theory. You gotta break the blue. So you have a down move, and then you're coming back, and it's like they tried. They're reading the website. They're watching the videos. The lizards are onto us, but you don't break the blue right here, you're going to come back down. And that's just what happened the rest of the session. Volume, absolutely terrible. Nothing worth trading on Apple. But yeah, this alert lost. But you automatically need to be thinking, what do I need for this to win? And you're coming to look at the chart. And if you look at the chart, okay, it just went straight down practically. Literally took the trade somewhere in here, made $30. Stomp out and move on. There was an awesome trade on IWM just minutes later. All right, we're looking at IWM. First bull bomb, that's a 1001. 58.06% win rate, 49.21 on the 30-day. And it goes for 186 in 2 hours, 217% if you used KTR. The low on this was 70 cents. KTR said to set your price target in 67 to 75. If you did that, you won the trade and got over 100% because it's a Monday and we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday expiries on IWM. So here's where the other stats become super important. 1121, 60% win rate, edge, 56.72% in the last 30 days, but you don't get 100%. And the main reason why is because BL, blue line, is 2.84. You are basically at 3 strikes up. Typically, that's where you're going to see a pullback. Nothing ever goes straight up. Sometimes straight down. Last option alert, high win rate, absolutely nothing. This bouncing bull right here, 1118. This comes back to the same thing we're going to say over and over and over. Win rate is great. We got to think about tradability, and we got to think about our position. You are up 3 strikes. You are making that push from 2 to 3. This is late. So like it's late. You could be very interested in a pullback. But the interesting thing, that's even more interesting, is the bears that come in right after. So the bulls right here, 60%. Max gain was 6%. You know, the first ones are at 38, 40%. Not bad. But as soon as you get to 1130, you're looking at 55% with ADV. 55% with ADV. Almost as good as edge. So mentally, you kind of just need to be thinking like, hey, maybe this one is going to lose because they know, like Wall Street knows, and you're getting these high win rate bear bombs. The best one was actually right here, 1242. 68.18% with edge. In the other video we covered it, but the low was 77 cents. 1 cent lower than KTR. I mean, up to a almost 300% gain. You can't beat it. Just the thing to remember is you don't want to be too locked in. If no team, no puts, might put the bear suit back on. And as soon as these other alerts start coming in that have a high win rate, ADV or edge, got to make the switch. But more importantly, most importantly, interesting, whatever you want to say, if you are up 3 strikes, you are late, look for a better entry, or in this case today, switch sides, switch over to the dark side. This was not easy for puts. I mean, this was not easy because you're bouncing above the blue. It doesn't go down here. And then you get that crazy nuke at the end. Oh, we covered this, but 1528, 491%. That ends at only 71% because of this just ridiculous 9C move. The stock market is rigged. The good news is it'll be open again tomorrow. Improvements are coming shortly. That's going to make everything way easier. I know that the live feed sucks, and it's just like a layer on Discord right now. We're getting it fixed. Thank you for your support. Click like. Leave this thing streaming while you go to bed. Get the views up, baby. Have a great day.